I was a pediatric nurse making 70,000 a year. I had zero business experience and somehow I got hired by PwC Microsoft. Here's how I did it. I started my MBA, not because I had a plan, not because I knew what I wanted to do, but because I knew I needed a way out of bedside nursing. I applied to every job. I'm talking 50 applications a day minimum, like nothing, nada. Everywhere wanted 2 to 3 years of business experience at least, which is something that I didn't have. And my MBA wasn't opening the doors that I thought it would. I was just hitting a wall every single direction that I turned. So here's what I actually ended up doing. I reached out to my friends who had other friends who owned companies, and I asked them, hey, I need to give these companies what they want. They want experience. Can I leverage your company as experience? Can I learn from you? Can I shadow from you? They let me put this unofficial internship on my resume, and I then went through my entire resume and reframed every single nursing skill into something that was business language. Things like project coordination, patient outcomes tracking. Suddenly my resume started getting pulled more and more, and that's when I was like, oh, this is nice. That's when PwC noticed me. In that interview, I walked in as a nurse who understood people, who understood systems, who had a fresh perspective on business because I had no other perspective on business, and I sold that, and they took a chance on me. They gave me a $22,000 pay cut. I came in from 70K in nursing and was at 48K at PwC. And it was honestly the best decision I ever made, even though the money sucked for a little bit, because PwC with Microsoft on my resume is what got me to JP Morgan Chase 1.5 years later at 120K. So you can do that. You can totally do that too. If you feel like your background doesn't fit the job that you want, it might just mean that your resume isn't speaking the right language yet. That could be those internships or things that you need to show their experience that they want. So follow for more on how I made this work.